What are we creating today? A sparkly Halloween wreath. So let's get into it. Before we begin, let me tell you what you're going to need for this project.
What you'll need.
To make this project, you'll need a pool noodle, duct tape, 12 packs of decorative pumpkin filler, 6 orange and 6 purple, a hot glue gun, spiderweb tinsel decoration, a large glittery spider, 2 different wired ribbons by Celebrated. These are 2.5 inches by 20 feet, pipe cleaner, a pair of scissors, floral wire, and a pack of small glitter spiders.
How to make it.
At first I thought I wanted to use a regular size wreath form for this project, but that idea wasn't it because I wanted something much bigger. So I decided to get a pool noodle. The pool noodle is going to help you make the perfect size wreath so you can really make a statement on your front porch. Grab some duct tape, but don't be like me. Get you some duct tape that matches the same color as your pool noodle. I should have used black duct tape. So here's where I messed up. At first I only used 2 pieces of duct tape to secure the ends of the pool noodles together.
Alright, thank you, my handsome offspring.
But that thing came loose faster than a toupee in a windstorm. No shade if you wear a toupee.
Alright, here we go. Oh no! Hold on. Oh, it's coming out.
The moral of the story is more duct tape. How much duct tape should you use? All of it? No, seriously, I used 5 really big pieces and that did the trick.
Is this really going to be in the video? No. Could it be in the bloopers, like at the end of the video? Oh my gosh. Can't find good help anywhere.
I was still nervous, so I added 1 more large piece of tape for good measure. So that brings us to a total of 6 large pieces of duct tape. Alright, hopefully that will work, because if this comes apart, I am going to be done. Now grab your 12 bags of pumpkin shaped vase filler, 6 orange and 6 purple. Grab your glue gun and place a dollop of hot glue on the bottom of your pumpkin. Let it sit there for at least 30 seconds so that it's secure. Continue gluing the pumpkins around the shape of the pool noodle wreath. If you're enjoying this video, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss out on all of my crafting shenanigans. Glue stick number 2. Now I'm not putting these pumpkins in any kind of color order. In fact, I wanted it to be completely random. So what you don't see is that on the side of the screen, I have a plastic bag where I put 1 bag of orange pumpkins and 1 purple. And then I shook the bag and drew out a random pumpkin every single time because I didn't want it to be too matchy and too perfect. When you start your second row of pumpkins, make sure that it's really close to the first row. And also make sure that the pumpkins are close together because you don't want to see a whole bunch of the pool noodle. You want to make sure you have as little spacing as possible. Oh, and since you're placing pumpkins on the side of the wreath now, you're going to have to hold each one in place for about 30 seconds just to make sure they don't fall off because they will. While I have your attention, if you direct your eyes to the right side of the screen, I'm at DeAnnCreates on Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and even Threads. I'm out here, so follow me for more craft and DIY inspiration. Also, check out my website, DeAnnCreates.com. I have every single tutorial that I've ever done on there, and I know you're going to love it. So the links to everything, they're all in the description box. Now let's get back to work.
I'll be there to catch you when you fall.
Glue stick number 3. When you start your third row, make sure that you're doing it right inside of the first row. And again, make sure everything's close together, as close as you can get it. Alright, I just opened packages 9 and 10 because I'm going to do 1 more row on the outside around here. So yeah, you can stop at 3 rows if you want to, but I'm going to do 1 more row of pumpkins along the outside because I want my side profile of my wreath to be a little more polished so you don't see all of that pool noodle showing. Look at the hot glue spider webs. Hot glue spider webs. Bag 11, bag 12. Glitter! I lost track of what glue stick this is, but let's just say it's 4 or 5.
Filming.
We did it, Joe. When you have completed covering your pool noodle wreath with these glittery pumpkins, this is what it should look like. Now is a good time to remove some of your hot glue spider webs. Now let's add the spider web and the giant spider. Here's our spider web we bought from the Dollar Tree. We're going to glue it down like this. First of all, let's cut this tag off. We're gonna take out this cheap looking spider. Carefully and gently remove the plastic spider so it doesn't pull off any of your tinsel. Alright, so here's our big spider. I'm going to glue onto the web. Oh, this one is bigger and better. The other one was glow in the dark, so if you do want to keep that one, no worries. But this one is more of a showstopper. It's sparkly. It's giving Halloween glam. Flip the spider over and put hot glue on the parts of the spider that stick out the most, that are going to touch the spider web when you lay it on there flat. Hold the spider on the spider web exactly where you want it and press it down for at least 30 seconds so that it has time to really get stuck. Lift up each one of the spider's legs individually and put glue underneath it on the part where the spider web and the leg meet. And again, hold that part of the spider's leg down for at least 30 seconds so it has time to really adhere. Once your big spider is securely stuck to the spider web, you're going to take your hot glue and place a dollop of hot glue on each of the outermost corners of the spider web. As you can see, I'm kind of tracing the end of each angle with the hot glue gun. Now before your glue dries, you're going to grab your wreath and lay it on the spider web centered and hold it down for about 30 seconds. Are we glued?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Get your ribbon so we can make this bow. I got these last year. After Halloween, they were on sale for like, I don't know, like $1 or $2. They were real cheap, so I bought these last year, so I'm going to use these now. But again, if you have a spider ribbon, use your spider ribbon. Found some pipe cleaner, aka Chanel stems. Look at this ribbon, the quality. Okay, look how shiny and... Alright, anyway. You're going to make a large loop of ribbon that's about 1 foot long and keep wrapping it around at least 3 complete times. Then use your scissors to cut it from the roll. Now you're going to do the exact same thing with your second ribbon. Place the 2 stacks of ribbon on top of each other and then grab a pipe cleaner. Bunch the ribbon up a little in the center and then wrap your pipe cleaner around it and twist it really tight. Separate each of the loops of ribbon of your bow and keep fluffing it out, keep playing with it until you're happy with the way that it looks. Once you get your bow the way you want it, you'll need to make a tail. So cut a 20-inch piece of each of your ribbons. Fold your ribbon in half so that each of your ends line up. Then fold the corners together so that they're lined up perfectly. Now with your scissors, you're going to cut at a diagonal, starting with the wired edge going up, so that when you open it, you have an inverted V cut. Repeat the same process with your second ribbon as well. Take the 2 ribbon tails, put one on top of the other, and fold them in half. Then take the same pipe cleaner that's holding the bow together and use it to attach the tails to the bow. Twist the pipe cleaner several times really tight to make sure the tails are secure. Continue to fluff your bow and manipulate it until it looks the way that you want it. Normally I would attach a bow to a wreath using a pipe cleaner, but since we used the pool noodle, it is way too thick. So what I ended up doing was attaching it using a combination of hot glue and floral wire. Put a drop of hot glue exactly where you want your bow to sit, then hold your bow in place for at least 30 seconds. Now take some floral wire and wrap it around your wreath and through the center of your bow. You don't have to do this part. I just did it for extra security. It's optional, so it's up to you. Do you, boo. Twist the ends of the floral wire, cut them and push them down when you are finished.
If you don't like glitter, this ain't the crap for you. If you don't like glitter, this ain't the crap for you.
Alright, we're almost done. But let's add those tiny spiders. Grab your pack of 6 small glitter spiders. Use your hot glue to glue them onto the pumpkins on the wreath. Make sure that they're spaced out evenly and use your finger to hold them in place so that they don't fall off. All right, friend, you know what time it is.
It's time for the big reveal.
And just like that, you have a spooky spider Halloween wreath using mostly Dollar Tree items. Until the next time, I hope you continue to add creativity to the world and keep coming back because you never know what I'll create next. Later.